Hey guys, welcome to Independent Wrestling Podcast. This is episode number 5, and we cover the latest news in British wrestling, the Americas wrestling, North and South America, and of course the Japanese scene. We have a Twitter account at Indie Wrestling and are associated with the Facebook page, now at 86,000 likes. So thanks very much for tuning in. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into what is a very busy week of news as usual. IPW UK. This is a company that we've actually talked about in the podcast, and this week they give us a perfect reason to start having a wee chat about them. They've booked Rampage Brown versus Donovan Dijak, Saturday, January 23rd, Selsdon Community Centre in the southeast of England. Rampage Brown's a fantastic talent and got a fantastic look. He works for all the major promotions, be it IPW UK, be it Progress, be it Preston City Wrestling, just to name a few. He's had a fantastic run the last the last half of 2015. He started to make a bit more noise, had some great stuff going with Team Single and Preston City Wrestling, most notably against Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish during the Super Show of Honour. IPW UK themselves got a fantastic looking card for this show, but Donovan Dijak's very interesting, important to come in. They also got Dijak facing Big Damo, which is going to be certainly a fantastically bruising encounter. If you don't know, Dijak won the Top Prospect tournament, which kind of got him a Ring of Honor TV title match. Obviously, he joined the House of Truth with Jay Lethal and Truth Martini. He's definitely got a great look, and it'll be great to see him in the UK. I think he's got a lot of potential, and hopefully this will starting to allow him to make some noise, especially outside of the Americas. I think Rampage Brown and Damo are great opponents, so IPW UK is a promotion. Definitely get to those shows if you can. That weekend is going to be absolutely stacked weekend for British wrestling. Progress running, Phoenix Events running, ICW running. Definitely get to one of these shows alongside IPW UK. I just thought I'd plug Preston City Wrestling. They've got their Road to Glory poster finalised. Also great talent on the show. Got the British stars you know and love, such as Drew Galloway, Martin Kirby, Noam Dar, Lionheart, and you've also got a variety of fantastic international names: Matt Hardy, Tajiri, Billy Gunn, and Chris Dickinson alongside Mr. Anderson. Chris Dickinson, someone I think I mentioned last week that I'm really keen to get the opportunity to show what he can do alongside Donovan Dijak in the UK around this time. UK is just becoming an absolute hotspot for wrestling in the world. I can't think any other promotion or any other continent, I should say, is coming even close to what the UK is putting on and the consistency of shows up and down the country. Preston City Wrestling is just fantastic at doing such. Some awesome matches booked. They've got Noam Dar versus Timothy Thatcher. That's sure to be a great one. Ella Guerrero versus Bubblegum. That's another one I'm highly looking forward to. You've also got the likes of Joey Hayes in action, and just an absolutely stacked weekend of wrestling. This is February 5th and February 6th, a Friday, Saturday weekend show at the Vogue nightclub in Preston. Fantastic venue, fantastic setup of stars, and they've still got a few tickets left, amazingly, so don't be silly, get yourself down there, enjoy the show. It's going to be a fantastic kind of weekend of wrestling. Definitely take advantage of it. Moving on to Empress Pro. They're also doing a show this weekend. In a couple of weekends' time, and this big weekend for British wrestling. So many promotions are running shows. As I say, on the weekend of the 23rd of January and 24th of January. Ginny versus Kira Fox has been booked very recently. Ginny's a star I've come to know through the Progress kind of dojo. She did a great match with Pollyanna on Chapter 19 Night 2, which is one of the better women's matches of 2015, no doubt. Definitely looking forward to seeing her hopefully make a bit more noise and progress in the main roster. Obviously still doing fantastic stuff in the Endeavour shows. Definitely check those out. Empress promising a huge amount, but this match is starting looking interesting. I'm seeing a huge amount with Kira Fox, but Ginny is someone I've definitely started making a lot of noise, especially in the women's scene in the UK. Lots of talent: Lana Austin, Nixon Naywell, Kaylee Ray, Nikki Storm, just to name a few fantastically talented workers. And this match, High Wycombe, if you're nearby, definitely get to show. It's going to be a cracker. This match is going to be good. Ring of Honor. Their first show of the year, Saturday, January 9th, just gone by in North Carolina. They're a really great kind of big TV taping. Lots of matches. I'm just going to it now on my screen. Most notably, Roderick Strong faced Masada. We had singles action Jonathan Gresham versus Cedric Alexander. That's certainly going to be a good one. Jay Briscoe faced Michael Elgin and Moose in a three-way. We had the All Night Express defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships against War Machine. Also, the Top Prospect Tournament 2016 names such as Colby Corino getting a shot in this tournament, and Leo Rush, another name I've been highly looking forward to seeing in our Ring of Honor show. And David Starr also on this, which is good to see. Most notable match for me has to be ACH and Matt Sydal against the Young Bucks. It's going to be an absolute cracker. These are going to be on TV, I assume, in the next few weeks. So if you check these out, lots of great matches. As you see, Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, the Young Bucks, Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal, Matt Sydal, Alex Shelley, lots of great names. Definitely go and check this show out when it becomes available. And get to these Ring of Honor shows. Ring of Honor Winter Warriors, they do it every year. Check the latest events around you and definitely let us know how you found them, because I'm sure it's going to be the cracker Ring of Honor. Hopefully going to have a fantastic 2016 and a really good 2015. I think they can do even better this year. So Ring of Honor Winter Warriors Tour, definitely check this out. Dreamwave Wrestling had their season premiere last week on the 2nd of January 2016 in Illinois. Lots of great matches here. JT Dunn and Shinron faced off. Team Overkill of Christian Rose and Matt Cage faced Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. AR Fox took on DJZ, Heidi Lovelace and Chris Castro. Absolute cracker of a match. Also had Christian Rose in a dog collar match against Marsh Rocket. Again, lots of great stars. Ric Flair obviously made the appearance, as you can see in the poster. Dreamwave on the promotion that's starting to make a lot of noise. Been very impressed with Christian Rose on and that's what I've seen of him, especially predominantly in Dreamwave. Definitely like a great talent. Matt Cage, also a bit for Evolve last year, seems to have a lot to offer, not only the company but definitely the East Coast and Midwest of the States. And Shinron, another guy I've been posting the page quite a bit about. He's a fantastic talent, highly unique in his offense, and I just highly recommend you check this show out. Dreamwave, they're an on-demand service. I'll link that below when I get a bit of confirmation. But definitely looks like a stacked show. Check this one out if you can, and definitely check it out, guys. DDT ran their first show of 2016, DDT New Year Lottery Special. Looking at a pretty good show. Candice and Joey were on the show, but I only checked out the main event because I had a bit of buzz about it. Kodaka versus Takeshita. Good match, really good match, I should say. I haven't seen a huge amount of Takeshita. Kodaka is definitely a talent that's starting to make a bit of noise towards the end of 2015, especially from my friends who are starting to like some of his work. But this is actually great psychology. It was really simple and nothing extravagant, no big flips and dives, just an old-fashioned good wrestling match, working over the arm of Takeshita the whole way through, and it just kind of really played well, especially in the finish. Has a really nice near falls, pretty stiff strikes the whole way through, which I got a bit of a kick out of. I definitely thought it had that kind of realistic feel that some matches don't quite have. But yeah, I was really happy. I thought this was going to start off with DDT. They're a promotion that is a bit like Shikara. I don't like the association with Shikara, because Shikara is pure wrestling comedy for the 95% majority, but DDT, I'll say 50-50. You have these Joey Ryan funny spot moments, but equally you have matches like this that wouldn't feel out of place in a New Japan or a Noah card. And these guys both very talented, definitely a very good match. Check it out if you can. DDT, hopefully they make some noise this year. They're a company that, again, I was hearing great stuff about towards the end of 2015. And with Kota Ibushi hopefully coming back in the near future, that's only going to strengthen it. I think Kodaka Ibushi, I'd love to see that, and Takeshita Ibushi is another match I kind of want to see, because I feel they work a good match with Ibushi, similar styles, and Ibushi has pretty good psychology when he activates brain. So hopefully we'll see those two matches down the line. Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, Bullet Club. How can we not talk about this? This week has been mental for the whole New Japan and the signings with WWE. If you've been living under a rock, we have heard rumours, and I think now it's almost been confirmed that Shinsuke Nakamura, Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, and AJ Styles have, when I say have signed, they're going to WWE. I don't think they've 100% categorically signed the contracts yet, but that is the direction they're likely to be heading in. This obviously led to AJ Styles, the leader of the Bullet Club, being kicked out, being betrayed by his fellow members at New Year's Dash 2016. We have a full video review of this on our YouTube channel, so definitely try and check that out. It was done really well. The whole year, I would say, since Invasion Attack with the Omega and Styles, it's always kind of felt a bit of tension. I don't know if it was intentional, but it really came across that way, especially for viewing it kind of retrospectively. Omega as the leader of the Bullet Club now is something I'm interested in. I think Kenny Omega is one of the best talents in the world, categorically. And seeing him kind of A, jump to the heavyweight division, and B, be the leader, be the kind of stone heart of the kind of faction, I think that's definitely going to bring good things for him. I'm hoping we see him versus Nakamura in the near future. I don't know how long Nakamura's got. I'm hearing rumours that his final date is the 30th of January, which doesn't leave much time left to do it at the New Japan and CMLL shows. But I'm not sure if they'll do that. If that doesn't happen, maybe Nakamura will just drop the belt and then maybe a tournament for it in some capacity, or Omega will face someone to win the title. I definitely see the belt going to Omega, and it'd be great to see him in the G1. That's what I automatically thought of. Seeing Omega in the G1 is going to be absolutely fantastic. And all the dream matches you can think of, Ishii, Shibata, Goto, Naito, all versus Omega. I'm sure that's, and even Okada. That's obviously going to be fantastic. New Japan, I think, is going to have a bit of a lull the next few months, but I think in the long run it's going to be worth it. They're going to be forced to elevate talent and forced to get a bit more talent in. If that be, can we get Suzuki back? I think that would be interesting. Also, perhaps to get maybe more talent from Ring of Honor in. I see Roderick Strong definitely doing G1 this year. I think Elgin will be back to do G1 again. And I don't know, maybe Zack Sabre Jr. I would love to see him in New Japan. So many matches I want to see with Sabre Jr. That's all speculation. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. There's a full review on New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 10, so if you want to check that out individually, just go to the channel and there'll be quite a long review of that. Definitely check that out. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of details on Wrestle Kingdom 10. It's been talked about ad nauseum on the page and on the YouTube channel so far. I'll just briefly mention, I thought it was an amazing show. Main event was the best match I've ever seen. I think after rewatching it 2 or 3 times, I can't remember a match that I've connected with as much as that one. Definitely a match that everybody has to see, and definitely Nakamura Styles is also a match everyone has to see. The whole show was just fantastic, top to bottom, great stuff. This angle kind of topped it off, kind of left you on the edge of what's going to happen in the next few months in New Japan. And that's the kind of way you want to go forward, especially with so many talent leaving. You want to get these people drawn in, especially when a lot of Western fans are going to be watching this. But that's all I've really got to say. Just wait and see. I'm sure it's going to be very exciting next month of wrestling. If it be the Royal Rumble, if it be the CMLL New Japan shows, and what's happening with his IC title. So definitely keep tuned to the page and the YouTube channel. We'll let you know as much as we know. A shorter podcast today, but we've packed a lot into it. In very short summary, been an amazing week for independent wrestling, for Japanese wrestling, and for the WWE. We hope we've covered it all on the page. We've tried our best, certainly, in this very busy week. But definitely give this video a like the page's version of this video, and I'll see you next week for episode number 6 of the Independent Wrestling Podcast. Thanks very much for listening. Have a great week.